Our people say, he who the gods will destroy, they will first make mad. Currently, that is the situation of Wike, aka the king of all deceivers, the clown of River State, the man who wants to be a governor and a minister at the same time, a storm that never settles, and a bulldozer that always rages. Wike coming to say that Seyi Makinde betrayed him. Wike is now thinking that he's the god of PDP and APC, and so whatever he says becomes law. When you oppose it, you have betrayed him. Now, we all know that in an attempt to take over from Buhari, the G5 governors of PDP, that is Wike, Seyi Makinde of Oyo State, Samotom of I think Ebonyi or so, and two other governors, came together to say that they were going to endorse a person outside of the PDP, since the greedy Atiku, who is the cause of the problem we have right now in Nigeria, refused to allow power go to the south, south first of all, and even if he had allowed, it would have been southeast, because these people have never ruled this country in a democracy. Yet he refused, and as a result of that, Wike didn't have any problem with that. At first, Wike contested in the primaries thinking that he would be able to buy votes, and Wike spent billions of naira on delegates, and he lost. And Wike swore that he was going to support whoever won, but later Wike began to find problems with Atiku's method, and he said because Atiku didn't take him as his running mate, he was going to do everything to bring Atiku down. And then he came to plan with Seyi Makinde, and of course they weighed their option. They thought that Tinubu would be the winner, and so they put their weight behind Tinubu. But to me, that was even a betrayal of the cause, because the truth is that power moved from southwest to the north, back to south Jonathan, and went back to the north, and now power is supposed to come to the southeast, because southeast has never produced any democracy, any democratic president. And in the end, they threw their weight behind Tinubu, thinking that Tinubu was a product of APC. As a result of that, APC might win, and eventually the result, if you are going by the results of the judges, who are the judges? INEC, the clowns who think that they are unbiased umpire in an election. In the end, they gave the election to the highest bidder. And what do we have? Even in spite of that, there were still some technicalities that ordinarily would have removed Tinubu from office. But these people didn't do that. They gave power to Tinubu. And now, Seyi Makinde has realized that PDP is gradually dying. But Wike doesn't give a hell about that. Wike prefers that all PDP's governors and stakeholders switch to APC. And this is the same party you said you will never leave. And that if any other person leaves the party, they would, that you never leave, and that if you left the party, this and this should happen to you, and now you are fighting against the party. And I think the reason why he doesn't want to leave is because he doesn't want the cause he has placed upon himself to before him. But this guy has crippled and destroyed the party. Now Atiku is going to merge, planning to go and merge with El-Rufai working together, and then this Aregbesola and Amechi, and now they are trying to bring Obi into it. Now if Atiku and Obi could get 2/3 of their last vote, trust me, if they come together, no matter the amount of rigging they want to rig, they will definitely win. It's just for them to put their hands together. But now, he said they had an agreement. And what was the agreement? That the 5G governors met in Lagos, and he chastised Seyi Makinde like his boy. Like Seyi Makinde is now his son, a whole governor. A governor that when it comes to real popularity, this governor is even more popular than you are, because you are a controversial person. That's what you've been all your life, betraying everybody whom you have ever come in contact with. And then in the end, he said that this man has betrayed him. And what did he say about this man? He said that this guy is poisoning people against him. I just give us the background to all this charade, that this guy is poisoning other people against him, and that they agreed that they should drop the case in Rivers issue. Can you just imagine that they should come and sit down and allow you rubbish a fellow governor like them? And that also the so-called charlatan, who is now calling the I think secretary of the party, Anyanwu, who is to me by many people alleged to be a fraud, has been sacked by the court. But in the end, the acting that is now being supported by Seyi and others has angered Wike, saying that this is where the betrayal came from, because Seyi, Tinubu and others are saying that they should recognize the acting and do away with the Anyanwu. But we know that the reason why Wike is kind of person that if he doesn't have it his own way, he's ready for everything to spoil, and that is a very, very nasty behavior. So now let me quickly read what he said. he said that first of all, apart from the 5G governors meeting in Lagos, where he, according to him, like the father, and he told that Seyi that he was the architect of our problems, pointing out to him that non-adherence to agreement reached was the bane of the party, and that was the chief culprit of anomaly, of course, by who? Atiku. But even if Atiku had allowed, Wike is from South. Wike shouldn't be the person who will be the flag bearer for PDP if Atiku had not messed up. But he now said that he said the minister referenced an expanded meeting attended by the party's key stakeholders, where he alleged that Governor Bala Mohammed of Bauchi State was serially reneging on agreement. So now what did he say? He said at the end of the meeting, we came to some resolution, including, look at this, when you say we came to some resolution, you should just say we came to the agreement of everything that I said, because Wike is the one who is doing all the talking, and he expects everybody will follow him, and he cannot always have his cake and eat it, because these people are also governors. They have the same kind of almost influence that you have. The fact that you are now going there to kiss the president nyash does not mean that you can come and rule over all of them. What nonsense. So now he now comes to say at the end of the meeting we came to some resolutions, including one that Senator Samuel Anyanwu remains the national secretary of the PDP in tandem with the Supreme Court judgment. No, you cannot allow court or anything come and destroy the party. They know that guy cannot be there because that guy is your proxy, and you are going to use him, to destroy the party. So they want him out. That's why El-Rufai can never come to PDP, because he does not see the PDP as a serious political party. Then number 2, all legal matters related to Rivers State must be withdrawn by the national legal adviser. Can you imagine that kind of nonsense? And then number 3, the suit on the state of emergency be withdrawn forthwith. So he wants the state of emergency to be there, and so that he can rubbish the governor. I'm going to do another video on that, where the governor, to me, has become subordinate to Wike now. In a recent TV speech he made, where he chastised people who were supporting him, and that reminded me of Chinua Achebe's novel, The Man Died, because they've killed the man in that man, and this man has now just become like a puppet now for them to control the way they want it. And then number 4, nobody should deviate from the agreement so reached. What are these agreements? These are the agreements that favor you. You want Anyanwu, you want case to be withdrawn by Rivers, you want them to drop the case against the what's it called now, the impostor that Tinubu put there, and everything just should go your way because you are controlling Tinubu. Nobody knows what Tinubu have done that you've held him by the jugular, or you don't hold that for brokos. But the truth is that integrity must always prevail over this kind of charlatan behavior. So in the end, probably this guy didn't follow him, and he has come out now to come and start dragging Seyi Makinde, and Seyi Makinde has not responded. But trust me, if Seyi Makinde does, Seyi Makinde is going to win, because Seyi Makinde definitely is going to get the support of the people. So that is that. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I remain your boy Ernest Omosupe Adebayo Okoje. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment to this channel where we say the truth as it is. Signing out. Peace.